Every Wednesday, we meet for a live stream called Talkin' RV Tech. It's presented by RVTravel.com.
We not only answer technical questions, but we also share what we like to call cool tools. These are tools and gadgets that we actually use. We also believe they will be very helpful to you. Check out one of our latest shares.
All right, so we have a little video to kind of show you more in depth about what this is. For those of you who actually go through and do a little bit more like maintenance in yourself and diagnostic, you'll come to find that RVs are not. There's no color code for the wiring. A lot of times, there's not. A wire disappears into a wall, and then when you think you find it, it's a huge spaghetti mess.
Always in white.
Yeah, well, yeah. Winnebago is, I think, one of the only companies that really does it. And theirs isn't color coded, but it'll say like it's W1 or W2 or whatever, and that's the only way to track it.
All their wires are stamped.
Nobody else does that. This will help you, find out, kind of track where you're at. I think, like I said, we have a little video that we're going to be.
Yeah, let's run the video.
Water heater's not working. You've already kind of gone through and done a little bit of searching using a test light that we talked about previously. Here it's your switch. That's your switch. Here's your water heater. You've got good power here. Checked your fuses, everything there, but the wire's dead down at the water heater. So using something like this will give you a basic idea of trying to figure out somewhere in line, because as we all know on these RVs, when you start doing a little bit of digging, you find massive bundles and messes of wire with no labeling, no color codes, no anything. This one here has a lot of different options for different connections. This is kind of a basic idea that I'll show you. So now I'm connected to my switch. I can use my probe and I can go through. Obviously you see it's faint, they're making contact. If I go here, nice and loud. So as I'm going through and digging, I can go through, okay, I know it's in this loom. Now I can go through and I can pinpoint my wire and I can trace it all the way through. Okay, now it's dead here, I've got nothing. But come back here, come to find out there's a staple in the wire or something similar that's grounding that wire. But this will allow you to kind of track through those big harness messes that are there. These are your alligator clips. These are what you're going to be using to connect to positive and negative wires. These are probably what I use more often than not, especially when testing certain areas. These two here are both different styles of RJ data cable connections, whether you're using like phone lines or communications. Some of the MaxAir wall remotes use connections similar to these. This one is going to be specific for coax. This way you can tone out your coax connections. A lot of people you will find use this, especially when testing from the fuse distribution panel on. This one is designed to connect into a fuse slot, the outgoing fuse slot, so then you can trace outward from there.
Great.
Ta-da! Great job, Zach.
I just happen to have one of these, and I was going to use that for mine today because I used it this weekend. What I did is last week I had some buffering issues with the router coming in, so I wanted a hardwire, and I needed to know which wire was upstairs in my original router with the Wi-Fi in it, and where it came into this wires nest of stuff down in the telephone company's panel. They're the ones that provide the internet. So we just took this, put the signals up on the top of that, went down, beep, there it was right there. So it's a great tool to have. Yeah, and the other thing that we've used this for is if somebody comes in pre-wired for solar up in the roof, but the label came off, then you run the tone in here, go up on the roof, and we've literally gone, it'll go down almost an inch. You don't have to be right on the wire itself to be able to find it. So pretty cool thing. So
if you are interested in learning more about this cool tool, please see the YouTube description box for more information.
And more importantly, consider joining us live this coming Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Talkin' RV Tech.
You can join us on any of the YouTube or Facebook destinations linked below. We hope to see you there.